ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Star Season 2, Episode 14, After the Set. So it starts off with Star, and she's with Cotton. A lot's going on. Cotton's trying to figure out what she's going to do with her baby mama. Yes, I said her baby mama. Star is just trying to cope with everything that's going on in her life. But they have each other, and it's all well and good. They're going to get matching tattoos. Well, I won't say matching tattoos, but Star's going to get a star tattoo. How fitting. How fitting. The next day, we see Andy. Andy's with his white parents. I said, I could see that. So Andy has white parents. He's, of course, adopted. Apparently, he was adopted probably when he was a teenager because he huffed about, oh, you think, so I'm supposed to be grateful because of the fact that you adopted me when, you know, I guess at the age where normally I couldn't get adopted or something of the sorts. His issue is he wants to sing. He wants to be a professional singer. His parents love him, and his parents are the ones that actually... he went to Harvard, so he went to Ivy League school, and they thought, okay, if you want to do music, fine, but more so be an executive than be an artist. So that's why he's doing the internship. That's the only reason why he's doing the internship. And his father essentially gives him this whole spiel about, you're staying at our house, you're eating our food, you're driving our car. That's when it becomes our. That's how, when you really know your place in a situation, when someone goes and brings it to you, like, you're eating our stuff, you're drinking our this, you're doing our that, and the dad's over it. The mom's trying to be a little bit more supportive, but the dad's over it. And the dad essentially reconfirms, you need to go and do this, because that's the reason why we're paying for your stuff at this point. And so it's like, so you don't believe in me as an artist? Mom's the word. Oh, I didn't say that. You didn't have to. The server looked at him and said, dude, I may be serving them, but you're the one that's really screwed. You're the one that is their cute little black, smart black child that they get to go and control. Let me go and work for what I'm getting, because I'd rather do that. All of that was in that look. Now, Carlotta has Maurice there, and I said, look at Carlotta finally have a decent wig. I said, look at this. Look at that, even look kind of, well, I'm not going to go that far. But Cassie, which is Carlotta's sister, aka Brandy, she's there, hitting on Maurice, gets curved quickly, and so then she talks to, at one point she talks to Bruce, and asks Bruce, because we hear, am I jumping ahead? Let me slow down a little bit. Next, we see Noah. He's talking to Alex, and they're all cutesy. She brought him breakfast, aka cereal. Everything's cool there. Well, that's going on. Andy's pissed. Andy's pissed, and he's venting to Angel because he just feels like his parents don't believe in him. Like, what's the point of him doing this? He storms out when Simone comes in. She's just looking at him like, is he cool? Are we good? You sure? Whatever. After that, nosy Andy overhears Cassie talking about her wanting her money, $200,000. She has something in the works. I said, oh, it's not legal. I know it's not legal. And then she sees him. He says, oh, yeah, I know how to keep a secret. I heard nothing. I said nothing. She said, oh, you're handsome and smart too. And she goes, lays it on thick because he's there. I said, oh, that Range Rover is bad. Oh, it's bad. I said, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God. He calls her thirsty. And I said, yeah, she's thirsty until you need something from her. Boy, did I should have wrote this episode myself because it was entertaining. It really was. Now, Maurice has Take 3, as well as whatever the boy group is called, and he brought in this new woman, Megan Good. So Megan Good's on the screen. She's there. I don't know what her character's name is. I don't care. All I know is she's going to go and help them out. Noah's there as well because they're going to have to do tours. But it's college tours. So they're going to go to college. They're first going to go to, historically, an HBCU. And Star was like, what? Star was like, what's an H? not what's an HBCU, but what the acronym for the college was. Of course, Mr. Harvard over there knew what it was, and it was just like, you've been with so many black men, how could you not know? I said, whoa, whoa, even though I cackled, at that moment I realized, ooh, Andy's gonna have a bad episode. His attitude irks me all the time, but he's gonna have, this isn't gonna go too well. Because later on, he also makes note about, you know, her big old bitties. And I said, oh my God. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a problem. Noah doesn't like it because, again, he's supposed to be this big superstar. So it's going backwards for him. I'm thinking right now, you don't have much going on. You need all of the free promotion, publicity that you can get. Cotton's dealing with her baby mama. The baby mama didn't even realize that it was Arnold until Cotton said, Arnold is right here. Noah's talking to Carlotta, and again, Noah, he's going to do what he needs to do, but he needs a fee. He needs to be well compensated to come and do a walkthrough. I said, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, they pay people who do less for more. I mean, they pay some people more who do less than him. So fine, get his $5,000. Great. You get a cut of that. Perfect. Carlotta and He'll have this general banter back and forth about their competing groups, and he hits on Carlotta because, again, the wig is looking right. She's in this cute little gap. I said, look at Carlotta doing something over there. But that's not the point. The point is Derek is there with his girl, and he's in his grandmother's house. His grandmother's over it because you know his grandmother is blackity black, pro-black, everything. Pro-black everything. He comes in there. She comes in there and says, oh my God, what's this girl doing here? Because now she knows they're an item. Oh, so we're paying to have her go and kiss up and rub up and hold up on you. You know, why do you have this? I said, don't you say the M word. Don't you say the M word. She's probably, I looked at her and said, she's probably not even Mexican. But, you know, his grandmother's ignorant. She's right when she's right, but she's also ignorant when she's ignorant, which is a lot of the time. Carlotta is then talking to Megan's character, and this is when Carlotta finds out that Maurice and her had a thing, and Carlotta plays it off like, look, I don't know, I'm just about the business. I need to make sure that my artist is compensated, as in Noah, and she agrees to it. She agrees to it because Noah's a big star. We'll make it happen. He's going to draw in the numbers. I thought it was interesting, very interesting, that Simone and Star were just having general chit chat, but listening to where my girl's at from the front to back. Well, at least you're feeling that. Put one end up. Can you repeat that? Is this 702 going back on tour? Aren't they coming back together? Look at how that all ties. That's crazy. That is crazy. And we see that Alex is coming back into the fray because Simone said, we need to stop this mess. Why don't you just go and do, someone apologizes, someone says something stupid to the other person, and we're all good again. And that's what happens there. That's what happens there until they see online that Angel and Andy are already at the college making some ground. Because they're still in competition mode. So now the girls, the next day, they go to the school and they see these girls step, and they did the dang thing. I said, okay, a great way to be greeted on. Star sees her dude, her white dude, and I have to clarify. And apparently, I think he's again one of those. He's probably an artist himself, but it's like I have to pay the bills somehow. So whether it's bartend, whether it's be a roadie, that's what I have to do. And of course, him being closer to Star is cool. But Star puts that barrier up of, I'm trying to get money here. Don't mess with me. I'm trying to make something of myself. I can't have distractions. If this was a different day and time, I would have definitely brought you back to that room and done X, Y, and Z. But I can't do that. I am focused. And Carlotta's back to them unnecessary wigs. I'm like, duh. We see this groupie girl come on and want to kiss up and hug up and feel up on take 3 because she's like, oh, that's Noah's girlfriend. Let me go and talk to Alex. And as soon as Noah comes around, she goes and rubs up on them and starts this, hold up, groupie. You need to back up. You need to back up. You need to swerve up. Simone gets her. But Alex tells Noah that you need to set up boundaries. My issue is he's an artist. He's a male artist. Women, even if he was married, some women are disrespectful. And it's that weird time where you can't just... You have to handle that very carefully. That's why security is important. If Noah was making more money, he would have security. So he wouldn't even have to do that. The security can legally go and put their hands on other people to get them away from their client. That's why they have those contracts. They can legally do that. Because you know how much trouble a lot of these male artists would be in if the security couldn't tell them, hey, couldn't make sure that these women set up some boundaries. So anyway, back at the shop, Cassie goes and talks to Bruce and asks Bruce, you know, I'm gonna run a little scheme, a little drug scheme out of the shop. You want in? I'm thinking, so Bruce, when are you going to tell Carlisle? Because you know this is going to backfire. Thankfully, his common sense kicked in, and he didn't do that. What he did do is snitch and unveil the fact that so beloved Cotton, you know what? So when are you going to talk to your baby mama? In front of Cassie. So now Cassie knows that Cotton has a son. But then Cassie told Cotton to man up and tell your mother. I looked at her and said, you imbecile. You imbecile. And she didn't even realize it until Bruce brought it back up to her. Like, why would you say that? Stupido. Andy, back on the campus, Andy realizes that take 3, they're having a really good time and with her fans. Andy's trying to figure out, how did this happen? So he goes, takes their, I guess, portable Bluetooth and speaker and starts playing his song. I said, oh, so that must be the, that must be like the company one, because how did the music pair up so quickly? But okay. The crowd was getting amped. He was reminding them who they should be seeing tonight. Andy's very competitive. In the worst way, in the nastiest way, because Star is trying to figure out what are you trying to do. And so then they start dissing each other. Let me back up because I want to get this all correctly because I was entertained. So Andy accuses Star of, you know, being a culture vulture. And Star said, no, this is who I am. This is who I am. You're trying to go and prove stuff to people, and you're trying to go and make me feel a certain way because that's how you really feel inside. You don't know your identity, boo. And this is in front of a crowd of people. And black people, too. Oh, so you know that hurt his feelings. You know that hurt his feelings. I don't know why. I get abuser and vibes from Andy. Andy gives me one of those people that I can see him hitting a woman. I don't know why. That's just the vibe that I get off of him. So then Andy... he's walking through the halls with his HBCU, and then we see a musical outtake of him singing his heart out, and I guess him being the guy on top, Star being the food attendant that's just trying to get by, and I get it. He wants to be on top. He wants to be a singer. He wants his goal. He doesn't think much of Star. He doesn't appreciate the fact that someone like her is able to see. It's weird because I know they don't like each other, but it almost kind of gave you that we're fighting because we're going to be together. I know it's not going to happen, but you know, sometimes when people have tension and like a weird uncanny chemistry, it makes you feel like is something happen or is something going to happen? While that's not happening, we do see that, oh Lord, Derek is talking to his girl, and he really likes her, but his grandma comes in, and she's making all this noise, and she lets it be known that Derek is still interested in his ex. He's still interested in his ex, and you're just wasting your time. Sorry, boo-boo. Sorry. Once the girl leaves, Derek goes and borderline curses his grandmother out. Like, look, you don't have to worry about me. I understand. Like, I understand why you have an issue with her. I really don't get it. First of all, she's not even Mexican. Second of all, why would that be an issue? That really should be the first of all. Third of all, I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to figure stuff out because I can't do this whole communal No. And that sets the stage for what happens later. Now it's time for take 3 to get on the stage. And I said, okay, I like the performance. The performance is going okay. I mean, going well. Until Andy comes along, talks to the DJ, and we see that Star's potential new boyfriend is watching the whole thing, and then their music gets wonky. And this is a college crowd. This isn't a crowd full of fans that would understand. This is a black college crowd that spent their time and money to come and groove to these new people, and they're stinking up the joint. They're looking unprofessional, and so Star is pissed because Star has been keeping her eye on Andy. She sure has, and she took a beeline for where he was. Carlotta is pissed because Carlotta feels like, wait a minute. Instead of, you know, paying for real professionals, you had these college kids come and do this stuff, and this never happened. And I'm thinking, Carlotta, you're barking up the wrong tree. You're barking up the wrong tree. Star goes and stabs Andy's tires. I said, oh, okay. And Star's potential boyfriend backs her up. And Andy's like, what's wrong with you? You broke. You can't even pay the insurance in one tire. But I said, even though all of that is true, don't come storming at her like you're going to fight. See, you have little man syndrome. All that bark. And all that bark has a lot of... You have little man syndrome, and you feel oppressed as a black person. And here goes this white woman, of all things, this white woman going and grinding your gears. And once you do something to mess up her money professionally and also look bad on the record label, which looks bad on you because you're still the intern for now you get mad at her. She just said slick stuff. She never did anything to personally just sabotage you, and that's the difference. And I was glad her pseudo boyfriend was there. Like, nothing like that's gonna happen. Simone's pissed because she's trying to figure out, why don't you ever go and tell your man that he's bugging, he's doing too much. And he said, wait a minute, why are you always defending your beautiful sister? I said, whoa, what we're not gonna do, you got it? You sure? Because I can say it again and again and again and again. You're sure? You sure? You really sure? You really sure? We're not doing that. I don't care if you just like, sorry, nah. You're not gonna say that in front of her sister. No, you're not. Now Carlotta and High Hill are arguing, but High Hill's heart gives out at the right time. And that, because at one point we saw High Hill popping something. I knew it wasn't regular drugs. It's probably stuff to regulate his heart. But he's not supposed to deal with this high stress. Carlotta is now sworn to secrecy, especially to Maurice of the group, because you know everyone will kick him out as soon as they know he's unfit. Even though he's a recovering drug addict who has a heart and it's just been unreliable forever. Alright. You clean up one dead body. Anyway. Noah's there. So Noah brings a crowd. It's a small crowd. But he brings a crowd, and now it's time to do damage control for take 3. So they do more so an a cappella-esque version of their song, and they incorporate one of the sororities, the ladies who were stepping in the beginning of the episode. And that wins over the crowd, so now everyone's happy, everyone's excited, until we see the same floozy that was hitting on Noah the first time around. She comes back, and this time Alex feels a certain way, tells her back off. Remember, there's a crowd everywhere, there's cameras all over, everyone has their phone out. Star, being the writer, takes her phone, whoosh. I said, Star. Oh Jesus. So they finally get the woman out of there. And then Alex is pissed at Noah because she feels like, why do you keep entertaining this stuff, embarrassing me? And we find out later that her mom, she looks at Noah and his personality as her dad. And I said, you did everything to get away from your dad, and then you chose someone who reminds you just like your father? It doesn't make any sense. Well, actually, that happens to a lot of people, so let me take that back. It still doesn't make any sense, but it happens to a lot of people. But he understands, you know, why she's upset, so he'll calm down. I'm glad Maurice had a conversation with Andy and Star. I'm glad that he didn't rag on Star, because for once, this isn't Star's fault. For once. Whew, this is rare. But he tells Andy, you're no longer an intern. Now, remember, Andy being an intern was the only reason why the father was still paying for stuff. So now Andy, he was officially fired as an intern, but he's still as an artist because they're making waves. If they weren't doing anything, he would have gotten canned for that as well. And he kind of looked at Star, like, and he did the whole apology, you know, I'm sorry. I said, no. That's not how this thing called life works. No, it's not. No, it's not. You have to take this out. Right? You gotta take this out. And Star gets a pep talk from Maurice saying, I understand that when you feel threatened, your plan of action is to be on the offensive and attack, but you just need to be careful. And he said in a way where Star was like, okay, word, thanks, bro, thanks. I said, Star, you know he knows more than, you know he knows too much, but right now he's your back, so we're cool for now. Take it on a case-by-case basis. Derek invited his girlfriend back, and he wanted to make sure that she didn't get too close, because he actually walked to her and said that he doesn't care if she's his physician or not. He wants to be in a relationship with her. I said, oh, that's cute, but she does. She wants the money. What are you talking about? Stop playing around. The grandmother sees that, and, you know, it warmed her little ice heart, her little drunk heart, until she gets a call, and it's about the insurance. And I don't know how much money it was, but I know it was more than enough for her to do a 180. Now, remember, Derek said that he wanted to go. So I don't know if she's going to try to finesse her grandson out of money or not, but I know there's going to be some foolery there. And it really hurts my heart because Miss Ruby is a good one overall. Let's see what's left, because I went through this kind of fast. Oh yeah, Cotton finally brought back her baby mom. She saw her son, and now Carlotta and Hahil know that Cotton is a parent. That's what I'll say, is a parent. Andy is talking to Angel. Simone comes in. Andy apologizes, says, I'm truly sorry for what I did. I said, oh, so you're stumbling because this hurts, because this is not something you're used to. Maybe you're around the colonizers for too long. I don't know. All I do know is Simone didn't shake that hand. I'm glad she didn't, because that's fake. That's fake. That would be fake. You almost ruined our opportunity. We were small. I can't trust someone like that. I can't trust you around my money. I can't trust you. No. And Simone gives the ultimatum to Angel that going forward, you need to support me and support my sister. Meaning that I'm going to always defend her because you have no idea what we went through. He said, I want to know. You're not going to know. You will not know. No. Maybe one day. I understand your family's messed up as well. But maybe one day. Not today, because you already showed me yourself. So I'm not going to go fully fault for the okie doke. I will not. But you know who is? Andy. Andy, he goes and he sings to Cassie. And Cassie starts singing back. And doing the runs. And I said, oh, isn't this cute? And they're doing all that because now it looks like Andy's going to be a drug dealer. I said, oh, God. He's going to go and funnel the drugs. I already figured that was going to happen. And what else happened? Star, she's getting a tattoo. Well, she's getting a tattoo on top of her tattoo, which was just done. I said, wow, Star. It's going to be of her mother. She talks about how she understands why she was called Star. And Megan Good's character hit on Maurice. We don't know what happened, and I'm over it. I am over. I said, Maurice, you're one of the good ones. Don't mess up. Don't mess up, and don't get sloppy, because Carlotta will kill him. She will. She'll kill him. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week.